Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gloucester Brewery and put it together for your host, Nik Just wait then, shall we? We just wait for this lot to come in. I'll tell you, should we start again and just wait for these to come and sit down, or the fact that everyone's been here on plenty of time and you're clearly late? So don't put your thumb. There's more to follow. How many more is there to follow?
25.
5. Okay.
25.
You know you're going to suffer, don't you?
Yes.
Most definitely. That you don't know. Like you don't know. And you're not even blonde, so that's brilliant. So listen, welcome everybody, are we well? Just give me a cheer if you've been to this gig before. And if you've never been, just raise your hand. Oh, quite a few. So what we do for the new people, because we've been running this gig for 4 years now, is, and it's a bit of a tradition, for the new people, you just get up, say a few words about yourself. So, should we start with you, Mr. Lusty? Do you want to stand up? Do you want to stand up? You might as well, because you're going to get it otherwise. What's your name? Well, I know your name. Well done, Paul. Is that what we're going to get out of you? Brilliant. Right, so listen, if you've not been to this gig before, the format of the evening is we've got 3 acts. We'll have your first act on shortly, then a break, then your middle act, then your break, then your headline act. Is that okay? Whilst the acts are on, the bar will be closed, and appreciate you probably all want to drink, but if you like talking, like the middle table whilst people are talking, and if you could just shut up, that would be lovely. So my name's Nick Hill. My job is just to basically chat to you and get you warmed up. Is that all right? So we'll start with the dyslexic boys at the back, who clearly can't read the exit, which says fire exit, keep clear. You okay? Jolly good, that's nice. And then we've got the lovely table in front of you who came in at 7:15, didn't you? That's the cool table. Well done. And you rushed to the back thinking we'll be safe here, and you're not. And then on the table in front, we've got the 4 girls who came in with the lovely girl in the black top and white mini skirt. Doing your best impression of Gloucester's Little Mix. But looking a lot older. And a lot rougher. And then we've got the big table of bops. I like to call them bops, blokes on the pull. And just looking at you, I think 5% might stand a chance tonight. The rest, not a hope in hell's chance, is there really? You look old enough to know better. What's your story? Big group of... Are you all with Paul? Is this a night out? Is this a night out, Paul? Don't give me the finger. It was one of your mates who put me up to speaking to you, so don't give me that. And then we've got a very nice table here in front, and you were fine, and then... You boys over there, right? And then, yeah, I know you're fine. But then the little couple over there, you with the nice girl with the leather trousers, you snuck in and legged it over to there, thinking you'd be safe as well out the front, didn't you? And that's not right. And then we've got this little table here, and you were fine. And you came in earlier on, girls, didn't you? You came in about 10 to 7 and got the pint straight away. And you obviously live in the bar because you left the fucking door open, didn't you? When you came in. That's how it's going to be. And then... You were alright, I mean, yeah, because you went out for a cigarette, didn't you, and left him on his own, and he was straight on his phone, texting his lover. Is that what was going on there? And then you came in and looked absolutely delighted you didn't have to sit in the front row. So you were absolutely fine, and then this is my neighbours here, and they didn't tell me they were coming, so that was a nice shock. And then you came in and casually tossed your coat on the second chair, like a German claiming a sunbed, didn't you? And then you came and sat in the front, didn't you? And when you came and said, no, come and sit back here, she was, sit here with me. Look at that. And then you just tagged along to this couple. What's the score? What's going on here? Is this a threesome happening later on? They're what, they're together? Well, I can see they're together, but the arm round her, rather protective, is a bit of an indication. And then we've got you guys came and sat in, and the two Proclaimer brothers sat here, that's fantastic. And you've obviously both been out felling fucking trees this afternoon, which is excellent. And you were rubbing his back earlier on as if trying to wind him, wasn't it, really? Like trying to bring up some bile or something. So we last did this gig in, when was it? In January, and that's been a whole month, so a lot's happened, hasn't it? I mean, Kirk Douglas has died. He was 103, fucking. He was like, he had a good innings, didn't he? We've done Brexit. I mean, that all feels like a bit of an anticlimax now, doesn't it? Brexit. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I voted. I don't mind telling you this. I voted Remain for one reason and one reason only. There is absolutely no way I want to go back to washing my own car on a Sunday. Very politically incorrect, I know, but fuck it, I don't care. What else has happened? We've had the Corona. I mean, Trump loves that Corona, doesn't he? He's just blaming it on the Mexicans. For those Gloucester people that don't get that joke, Corona is a Mexican beer. Yeah, when I've got to explain things, it does make it slightly harder, to be quite honest with you. And of course, the big news this week is Philip. I'm not going to make any crass jokes about Philip, but I have written a little poem in his honour, which, if you don't mind, I'll read to you. It's called Our Phil. This morning will never be the same. Now Phil's come out, made plain his game. Poor Holly's in floods of tears. She's been holding out for him for many years. Always hoped her on-screen brother would in time be a part-time lover. But turns out she's not for the likes of he, and Rylan in the wings, he's rubbing his hands with glee. That's good, that got applause, thank you for that. Oh, no, you're too late. You're too late. What else can I tell you? Yeah, something else happened this week. I had to go to the doctors, and I've been diagnosed with a heart condition, which came as a shock to my wife, because she didn't know I fucking had one, apparently. They knew a year ago, right, and they just decided to tell me now. So if I suddenly collapse on stage, just help yourself to my phone and stuff. It's all behind the back, and that's fine. And what else can I say? Our dog is, I've got an Irish Terrier, and he's qualified for Crufts again this year, which is fantastic. So we're going up there in March. And one of my big fears, we took him last year and he did really well, but one of my big fears is if he has a poo whilst he's in the ring, right, it's instant disqualification. So we're just going to stick a cork up his arse and hopefully that'll be alright. And it just got me thinking, I mean, I'm of an age now, I don't mind sharing this with you, like I'm 62 this year, like, and I can remember back in the day. Never. Yes, really, thanks. Back in the day, we didn't have to pick up dog shit, did we? It just went hard and you just kicked it and it... yes, it was white, and that was because of the calcium in it, right? And, just in the house. Yes, it's what? Just in the house. Just in the house, yeah. That Sunday afternoon when, you know, we'd be round our nans and somebody would come in and there was that funny smell, and like I can remember just watching Nan scrape a shoe off in the sink, and sometimes she'd take the dishes out. But it just got me thinking as to what it must have been like that very first time a dog watched its owner pick up its shit, right? And I'd like to recreate that moment for you now. Oh, look at that. Pleased with that one. What are you doing? You what? Well, I can see you picking it up, but why? Sorry? Legislation. Means nothing to me, I'm a dog. You can use your fingers. Oh, you've got a little bag. Looks a bit thin. Told you it was thin. What are you gonna do with that bag now? You're going to what? You're going to carry it? Is this a one-off? Every time? Oh, I can't wait to get home to tell the cat. Imagine that conversation, an hour later. Come here. Listen, you won't believe what happened today. Yeah, he picked it up. Sorry? I don't know if he'll do it for you. Well, the thing is, you've got that little tray, haven't you? A tray with a grip that you cover it over. I don't know why you do that, but that's just what you do. Look, I don't know. Just give it a go, all right? Have a couple of weeks. Give it a go, see what happens. 2 weeks later, he's out meeting his mates in the street. You know that cat I don't like? He's gone. Yeah, kept shitting all over the house. Dog owners should appreciate that. Yes. That actually deserved a round of applause, but fuck you. So, listen, I think, are you ready for your first act now? Oh, girls at the bar, we left you alone. Well, we left you alone, I left you alone, didn't you? So, why are you late? Here we go, yes.
Yeah.
What's your story?
We apologise.
You apologise. Where have you been?
We were at the Greek at the docks.
You were at the Greek at the docks?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. And you knew what time this started?
Yeah.
So why are you fucking late? What happened?
We're shit.
You're shit. That's fine. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. But you're more than welcome. So you've got to find somewhere to sit. There's 3 chairs there.
Awesome.
Is there 4 of you? Okay, well done. Do the maths.
So they'll be joining you.
Oh, fantastic. That's just what we need to disrupt the night even further. Brilliant. So you ready for your first act? So his name's Andy White, and what we do, guys, if we can start the applause at the back of the room when I tell you, and then bring it right away through the room. Keep it clapping till he comes up to the stage. You all up for that? Yeah. So 2 boys at the back, if you can start the applause. Table in the front, bring it right the way through. Table on the side, people over here, and welcome to the stage. Very lovely, Andy White.